we want to make a brief declaration. We want to put the issue into a context so the person knows what it is we're talking about. I'll give you an example of what not to do. I was working with a group of managers on this topic, and I asked them, what's an issue that you'd like us to work with so we can practice as a group? And so somebody raised his hand, this man raised his hand, he said, well, I've got this, an employee who's a great employee, works really hard, but he comes in late all the time. And it really bugs me that he does that. I said, okay, how would you bring up the issue? And there's this long silence, and then finally somebody raised their hand and said, well, I would bring it up in a way to put him at ease. I said, okay, great strategy, great intention. Now how would you do it? Long pause. Somebody else says, I would let him know that I really appreciate all the hard work he does. Yes, good point, great intention, good strategy. Now what would be the words that would come out of your mouth? Much longer pause. And finally somebody raises his hand and says, I think I would say something like, so how do you like working here? How's that for a way to kind of put them at ease, break the ice? So we want to put the conversation into a context and not scare the person to death. And that's one of the reasons why I don't recommend starting off with a question. But it's also a great example. That's why one of the reasons why I like sharing it is that oftentimes it's these skills that are the weakest link between good intention and a good outcome, especially over the years of working with supervisors and managers. So we want to think about, how can I make a brief declaration, what it is, declare what the issue is, and then as quickly as possible move into the invitation, to move into the seek to understand, tell me your perspective, tell me what's on your mind. Okay? Let me bring back the story about my coworker.